Right now, for more details and analysis on this developing story, we're joined live from Johannesburg by Na'eem Jeenah, the Executive Director of the Afro-Middle East Centre there. Now, Na'eem, I'll begin by asking you, how much of a threat are these militants to South Africa?
Well, I think we need to separate two issues. One is how much of a threat are they to South Africa, and how much of a possibility is there of them kind of coming to South Africa and lying low. On the first issue, I don't think that they pose much of a threat in terms of operations that they might conduct within South Africa. That kind of has not been on the agenda for many of these kinds of groups. On the second issue, there have been previous occasions as well when such operatives have come to South Africa, lain low for a while until the dust settles or until the heat is off, and then they leave. So they've been using South Africa as a kind of transit base in some instances. There have been a few such cases, and so that is a possibility for sure.
Now, Na'eem, speaking recently, South Africa has been reported to be increasingly attractive for terror operatives. Why is this the case?
I'm not sure I would say increasingly attractive. I mean, as I said, there have been cases of operatives coming and hiding out here for a while. Perhaps the most high-profile recent one was the Samantha Luthwaite, who was linked in some way to Al-Shabaab. Why that is the case is because South Africa is very convenient. It has a good banking system, so if you want to move money around, that kind of is possible. It has a very good telecommunication system, and it's a good place to be able to network with the rest of the African continent. That applies, of course, to business people, but it also applies to a whole range of organized criminal groups, mafias, etc., as well as groups like the ones we're talking about.
All right, thank you very much for that analysis. We were speaking there live from Johannesburg to Na'eem Jeenah, the Executive Director of the Afro-Middle East Centre in Johannesburg.